Hello everyone! I've been making Midollino Tatami Strips for a number of years now and have enjoyed building beautiful and fluid linear structures with them. But there's one thing that has always bothered me with them. It's the exposed seams left when adding additional lengths. When previously creating tatami strips, the seams always overlapped and became cumbersome and become the sore spots that I would always have to hide or camouflage. So now that I've finally figured out the solution to continuous seamless Midollino sticks, I feel more confident to share the technique behind creating beautifully finished Midollino tatami strips with you, and the exquisite structures that you can build with them. So the ingredients that you need are these seamless Midollino sticks covered with yarn that's made already. You'll need more bind wire, the natural, and you'll need a hot glue gun or glue dashes. So now let me show you the building process. So let's first decide how wide and long a strip that you would like to create. So in this example, I have 5 pieces and they're actually 2 overlapping Midollinos, so they're 2 lengths long. Next, you want to cut the bind wire, about 1 foot long and maybe 15 pieces to start. So I have 15 pieces, and what I want to do is start with the initial wrap, but each one of these bind wire, what you want to do is actually fold it in half so that's even fold like this. And then we're gonna start. So with the very first Midollino, what you want to do is start at this end, and we're gonna take that where the fold is, and you're gonna wrap this and twist 3 times. You're gonna take the next piece of folded Midollino bind wire again, and maybe 6 inches down or approximate whatever the spacing that you're gonna do consistently. You're gonna do 3 wraps again, 3 twists, and then another one. So you're going to go down this whole length of this Midollino, wrap Midollino, and you're going to do the 3 twists. The great thing about this versus the former just bare Midollino is that because of the yarn wrap, it grips much tighter when you twist onto this Midollino, and so it doesn't do that sliding thing that we were familiar with before. So it really has a definite advantage to have it wrapped. So we're just going to go down the line like this for the full length of this yarn wrapped Midollino. So now I got the first piece of Midollino, the full length, done in these intervals with bind wire. Now we're gonna go and add the next length of Midollino next to it. So we're gonna go and slip into like the V that's been created with the initial binding. And we're gonna do, again, another 3 set of twists. And we're gonna go down the line all the way along. The whole idea is to do this repeat motion over and over with the second, the third, the fourth, and the 5th piece of Midollino until you have a full strip. And the beauty of it, and well, actually the size of it is going to depend on how many pieces of Midollino you use and how long each length of Midollinos are. So I'm going to just continue doing this to finish off all 5 pieces of Midollino bound together with 3 twists as a spacing all the way through. So you want to stay consistent so it's a nice even Midollino strip as a result at the very end. So now I'm just adding on the last piece, the 5th piece of the long wrapped Midollino. And so as I'm twisting, I'm not doing 3 twists now because this is really the last finishing twist. So just nice and tight double twist for each one, because we'll be just cutting off the excess bind wire after this. But this just makes it nice and tight. So this time we're not using the the twist as a spacer to the next. This is a completing twist to finish off the piece. So now that I have the 5 pieces bound together, now what we have to do is just clean this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this little end cutter, and I'm just gonna twist and clip at the same time. This just makes it a nice clean finish. Now there's a reason why I decided to choose this particular yarn to wrap and to use the tan colored bind wire to finish it off. It just seems to work really good together color-wise, but at the same time having that beautiful texture of the fiber in sort of slightly muted multiple colors. And so it will make a very beautiful finish at the end. So I'm just about finished here. So you can see that it turned out absolutely gorgeous. So you could test its ability to turn it into legit pieces of fiber sculpture. You can just see how you can start to shape it by attaching, when we start to kind of construct with it. So having made this one piece of Midollino Tatami strip, you can see that it makes for a little mini sculpture. But if you want to get really serious, you need to have 2 or 3 of these. And so I have 2 strips like this that I'm going to turn it into a kind of a cool tatami sculpture. So if you're interested in seeing how I might use these Midollino Tatami strips in a finished design, make sure to tune in this Sunday, August the 30th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for my next YouTube live tutorial. We also have a very special and exciting new announcement to make during this live stream, so you don't want to miss that.